you so much for joining in. So, welcome to the live session with Manifold AI Learning. Now, this is an orientation session for your AWS Generative AI certification. So, first of all, guys, thank you so much for taking your time and joining in with us in this webinar on the Generative AI certification learning journey. So let me start by introducing myself. My name is Sachiket Murthy. So I'm one of the core members who is working closely with the Manifold AI Learning. So this is what we'll be doing as we progress in today's session. So I'll just bring up the agenda of today's session. I'll take you through in detail about how your learning journey would look like and how your preparation would look like in this AWS Certified Generative AI certification, which is a latest certification from AWS. So just like every session, we'll start with the vision. What is the vision? Why we are doing this? And I'll just give a brief introduction as how it started for me. And then some of them, I think the first two of them is like a repeat of what I've mentioned in the last call, but so I can see few learners who are joined new today as well. So I'll just uh, I'll just show you the same. Okay. And then I'll also talk about what is the goal of this program and what are the key things that you need to note down when you're getting started in the learning journey. Here, I'll give you a detailed overview as how you can join the learning sessions, how you can access the course resources. I'll be taking you I'll be taking you through in detail about those process as well. And I'll also talk about how your learning journey would look like, and we'll talk about the inner circle call. And we also have a special awards and recognition in this program for the ones who are part of our Manifold AI Learning Silver membership. And what should be your focus? And at the end, I'll just give some more details about the learners who is actually interested in enrolling for your learning journey with Manifold AI Learning. That's the last part, guys, where I talk about the membership. So, excuse me. So let's get started, guys. Okay. So first of all, guys, what is the vision and what's the overall vision of Manifold AI Learning? See, the problem that we are trying to solve with Manifold AI Learning is the current education system that we have got. It's not equipped to create the leaders for future, especially in this growing field of AI. So that's where we are on a mission to empower the professionals and the leaders by providing the transformative AI education and the mentorship that is required through the community, which builds the innovative AI solution to serve humanity. That's our mission. And our vision is to redefine the learning and upskilling in AI. So, and also, we want to create the global network of future leaders who drive the positive change and the innovation through technology. Now, this is the key vision in which that we are working towards that. Now, what's the code of honor that everyone would follow? So I expect each of you to follow is commitment to growth. So learners in the Manifold AI learning community. So always strive for personal as well as professional growth. So we are committed to our growth. We support each other with the collaborative and the encouraging environment. And we are open to the new ideas and creative solution. And all the members of the Manifold AI learning community, it's expected that you act with integrity, maintain honesty and highest ethical standards, and proactively apply whatever that you would be learning and contribute to the community. It could be on the job that you're working, and it can be the work that you're doing on a day-to-day life. And more importantly, recognize and honor the achievements within the community. So these are the six key code of honor that is expected to be followed by each and every member of this Manifold AI learning community. Now, I'll give a brief idea just for the learners who are new. So how it all started for me? Well, as I've mentioned in multiple sessions, so I'm a graduate in industrial production engineering. Coding was not part of my curriculum, but one thing that stayed with me is like my father always used to say that learning should never be restricted to the institution. So he always pushed me to learn new things which is outside the institution as well. So even though I was in my graduate at that time, like busy with labs, college studies, and fun, so like I incidentally, like I just came across a YouTube channel at that time that's called as New Boston. So that's where I started my learning journey with Java programming at that time. And then when I mentioned the same to my dad, so he just mentioned one thing. So he just said that that's what I was trying to say. The true essence of learning is not in the institution, but it is in the pursuit. So that's what I believe in, and that's what I continue to do it as I progress, or as I like progress in my life as well, which actually helped me to to be in the place where I am. So I'm just like you. So just use this a sense of, okay, not confining my education to the uh, institution, just keep on growing. That's how it has helped me, guys. Now, the question is why AI certification is important right now. So, especially the certification with the AWS or the vendors that we would see right now, why is it actually important? Well, these are the key statistics that we have found. So, PwC estimates that the AI could contribute up to 15.7 trillion to the global economy by 2030. So, which means this is a time for you to join the AI. And Accenture reports that the companies who's investing in AI could boost their profitability by an average of 38% by 2035, which makes it one of the hottest field right now, as of now, in every industry, because every company wants to boost their profitability by exploring the applications of AI and generative AI in their business application. And recent survey at PayScale suggested that the individuals with AI certification can actually earn up to 20 to 30% higher salaries than their non-certified counterparts. And the recent research at the Forrester predicted that the automation and the AI technologies will create new job categories which never used to exist earlier. And we are actually seeing this kind of trend right now, like prompt engineering, the generative AI, the people who has got the knowledge of working with large language models. I mean, these are all the new job roles which has started to pop up these days, which was not existent in the earlier days. So, and now even this generative AI certification that we are talking about, it's actually a new certification that has been launched by AWS to help the professionals to implement the generative AI solutions in the cloud, that is AWS. And more importantly, it will help you to build a credibility that you're someone who've got the necessary skill set to work in this generative AI domain. So that's the reason that the AI certification is one of the key things that you have to look at right now. Now, what's the goal of this program? I mean, what are we trying to achieve with this bootcamp that we have got? Well, so the key thing is simple. I want each of you to get certified in the upcoming certification that we have got, that is AWS AIF-C01, which is the beta examination that we have got with AWS. That is AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner Foundational Level Examination. So that's the key idea. And all our learning, like all our discussion, will be surrounding this topic, and which will be specifically for you to clear the certification. So that means we'll be focusing on the certificate relevant preparation rather than going into the general aspects of generative AI or implementing or deploying the model. So we'll be focusing our learning in this program to get ourselves certified. So that's the goal of this program that we have got. Now, what are the key things that you need to follow in order to get started? I mean, this is one of the common questions that we were actually getting. So how do you actually get started in this learning journey? Okay, I'll just give you this information and then I'll take you through the syllabus as well as we progress in today's session. So when we talk about basics of getting started, so this is a weekend session where we'll be having the class timings between 5 p.m. IST to 7 p.m. IST. And the first live class, so today is the orientation session where I'll be clearing all of the questions that you might have. So the first live class is available from 20, like it starts from the next week, that is 28th of September. And all your live session links will be made available on the portal, that is live.manifoldailearning.in. So most of you who are joined with us, so I think I've got an update from the backend team that the access has been provided for your email address. Now, for some reason, if you're unable to access it, go ahead and go to this URL live.manifoldailearning.in and see if you are able to log into the portal. If you are unable to log in, just click on uh, reset password or sign up. So you'll be able to log in and you should be able to see the courses, because from the backend, the team has updated the access for like everyone who have registered with us. Now, if for some reason, if your access is not available, please reach out to the support team. Okay. And the tentative total duration is 4 weeks. So starting from next week, we'll have total of 4 weeks. So that's the current plan as of now. Now this would be adjusted depending on the pace in which that we'll be progressing. And for any questions or issues in login, you can drop an email to support@manifoldailearning.in. So I'm just mentioning the details over here in the chat window as well. Okay. And more importantly, so you'll have a separate WhatsApp group for the updates that would happen in the course. All right, guys. So the way that you can access this WhatsApp group is, I'll just share you right here. Okay, just you have to log into your learning portal. So go to this live.manifoldailearning.in. Okay, so log into your portal live.manifoldailearning.in, and you'll be able to see under the my enrollments. So you'll be seeing as under the my enrollments, you'll be seeing as mastering generative AI in 2024. If you go inside this, if you're a silver member, you'll be seeing this mastering generative AI in 2024. Under this bundle, if you click over here, you'll be able to see the course that is AWS Certified AI Practitioner. If you click on it, you'll be able to access the live session links. So here, like for the initial session, I think it says as like if you click on orientation session, you'll be seeing a button that says as join now. And if you click on join now, you'll be able to see the Zoom webinar page. So once the session is completed, you'll be able to access the session's recording in this portal itself, and you'll have a lifetime access for the portal. And there's also a WhatsApp group that has been created. I highly recommend each of the registered learners to join this WhatsApp group to get the notification about the upcoming live session and any updates. So you can go ahead and like check out in the portal, and even you can, I think the person who is responsible, the POC who is assigned to your batch, he'll also be there in the WhatsApp group, and he can assist you with any of the issues that you might have while accessing the course content. You just click on this button that says as WhatsApp group for notification, click on this open button, and then just click on this link to join the WhatsApp group. Okay, so this is the basic team. Like I think this should answer most of the queries that many of you might have as how you can access the live session. Now, as we progress in the learning journey, you will start seeing more live sessions that is getting added. Currently, you're seeing only today's session, but yeah, before I think 1 or 2 days prior, you'll be able to see the next live session links over here, and you'll be able to log in from the portal itself. So since it's a first session, we have sent it through the email because we have opened it for all so that everyone can get to know about the same. But going forward, we'll be sharing the links over in the WhatsApp group. But more importantly, you'll be able to see it automatically in the portal as well. Okay, so this covers the basic aspect as how you can get started in this instructor-led live session on this AWS certification preparation. Okay, I see a question from Ramya. May I know the timings? The timings is 5 p.m. IST to 7 p.m. IST. And there's a question right here from, uh, okay, I see a text right here that says as, Rakshit says as, will I have the access to the recording? Yes, you'll have the access to the recording. You'll have a lifetime access to the sessions recording. Okay, so before I move ahead to the next topic, so any questions on this basic part as how you can access the content or how to access the portal? If you have got any questions, please feel free to let me know, team. Okay, survey says what are the prerequisites? The prerequisite is like it is expected that you have a basic knowledge of AWS and you have a basic knowledge of machine learning. So as I mentioned, the our learning journey is specific to the certification. So whatever that is required for you to understand and clear the certificate, that's covered in the learning journey. But if in case, like if you need additional information, so like for the learners who are part of the silver membership, you'll already have the courses. I'll be sharing you already have the courses that is assigned to you in your portal team. So you can actually, I'll be recommending, okay, you can just check out this video from the Manifold AI Learning site. So that would help you to cover the prerequisites, if any prerequisites is actually required. And another question from I see here is from Abhijit. So are the sessions is on both Saturday or Sunday? Okay, so it will be on both the dates. So that means on Saturday and Sunday, on both the days will have 2 hour session. That is from 5 p.m. IST to 7 p.m. IST. And there's also one more thing, guys. Okay. Okay, so let me just complete, like, let's discuss this. We'll talk more about the other inner circle call at a later point. And so there's one more question. If a fresher is, if it is a fresh learner, what needs to be learned before the session? So Ramya, that's a very good question. So if it's a fresher, if it's a complete beginner, then there will be some topics for sure, because when we look into the AWS syllabus and discussion, I'll be giving a brief idea as what it was, like what it is and how it works, and I'll be just explaining from the certification standpoint. So with that details, the learner should be able to like answer the questions in the examination. But for some reason, if if as a fresher you need additional information, yes, you'll have to put in the additional effort, like by referring to the courses that you would have at the Manifold AI Learning portal to have the access around the same. I'm like referring to the additional videos to understand in depth about what is happening in the backend. Okay, and there are a few more questions that I see right here. It's about the schedule. So one more question that I see here is, will this be only on weekends? That's correct. It will be only on the weekends, and the duration is 4 weeks. That's correct. So you'll have total 8 live sessions as per the plan that we have got. That's a tentative. Okay. Any other questions, team? Right. I do not see any other questions. So I'll move on to the next thing, which is an important element in this program. Okay. That's basically how your learning journey would look like. Now, this is a very important one. So here in your learning journey, you'll have 3 important elements. So first is the accountability. So what we'll have is like in at the end of each and every session, I'll be asking you to uh, like I'll be asking you to do some particular task to ensure that you stay accountable in the learning journey. And what we would have is to increase the accountability, we'll also have a weekly inner circle call. So in this weekly inner circle call, I'll be giving you an overview as what we have covered in that particular week. And I'll also like connect, like that will also be a group discussions call where I'll be answering any of the queries or the questions that you might have in your learning journey. So that would be on Thursdays. So I think that timing is 9 p.m. IST. I'll be sharing you very like I will be you'll be seeing in the screen very shortly about the same. So that's called as the weekly inner circle call. It's important that you would attend those sessions so that you stay accountable and you will have the required support as you progress in the learning journey. And the second one will be celebrating your small victories as well. So the accountability, celebration of small victories, and the community support. So these are the key things that have actually helped me to be where I am. So I want each of you in my community to have the same support, just like I had got from my mentors. So you'll have all the three elements that are included as part of your learning journey: accountability, celebration of small victories, and the community support. Now, how is it everything will be covered? Let me just provide you the details right now. So here, as I mentioned, to have an accountability and the required community support, we'll have a weekly inner circle call. Now, this weekly inner circle call will happen on every Thursday at 9 p.m. IST. Okay, so this would happen until we have covered all the syllabus. Let's say we would cover after the 4 weeks. Now, after we have covered the fourth week, we'll have another weekly inner circle call to ensure that you are on track in your learning journey and you're clear. And you will be like, I'll be joining on that session to ensure that you stay accountable, and I'll be your accountability partner for everyone who is in this batch to ensure that you progress in the learning journey. So this will take care of the community and the accountability part. And the other aspect that I mentioned, which is an important element for your success, is awards and recognition. So what we have designed is we have created two challenges for everyone. So who are all part of our silver membership, you are automatically have entered this challenge. So one is called as a mid-program challenge. So this would happen somewhere between week 2 to week 3. So whatever the topics that we'll be covering till that time, so you'll be having a quiz and you are expected to attend all the live session. You should be attending all the inner circle call to ensure that you stay accountable. And more importantly, on the quiz that we'll be giving you, you should be scoring more than 75%. If you score it, you'll be getting a separate certification from Manifold AI Learning, which actually describes your achievement on the mid-program milestone. So this is called as the mid-program challenge. Then you also have the AI Finisher Award. Now, this I want to give it for everyone who are attending our program. So what is this AI Finisher Award and what are the prerequisites for this AI Finisher Award? Now, for you to be a part of this AI Finisher Award, one of the main prerequisites is you should be having the mid-program milestone and you should be clearing. That means you should be getting yourself certified from AWS within 30 days of our course completion. And for the folks who complete these two prerequisites, you'll be getting an AI finisher kit or a t-shirt. So we are still working out with a vendor. You'll be getting one of them, and this will be shipped for anyone who is in the India, like whoever completes this prerequisite, who is part of our program, and more importantly, who is part of our silver membership. So you're automatically eligible for the award as well, where you'll be getting a Google form where you have to submit both the certificates, the program certificate and the certification from AWS, and you'll be able to grab this reward that is the AI finisher kit. And also, so all the AI Finishers Award winners will also have an opportunity to get featured on the Manifold AI Learning community. So we'll have a discussion with you. We want to know about your journey as well, whoever have completes this AI Finisher Award. Okay, so these are the core aspects. So as I mentioned, the important element that you will have in this learning journey is accountability, celebration of victories, and the community support. So with all these, so I'm 100% sure that you'll be able to clear your AWS Generative AI certification examination in the first attempt. So what should be your focus in this overall learning journey? Well, in this overall learning journey, the important things that you have to focus is you have to just refer to the content that I'll be sharing with you. So it's easy to get distracted, but my request and the recommendation is follow one resource. Since you have trusted with me and you have joined with me, I would recommend you to trust me and stay with me in this overall learning journey and don't get deviated to the other resources. So stay with me, attend the sessions live, take actions, as and when I would suggest you to, okay, read this particular blog or read this particular thing or create a notes and share it with others. So whatever the actions that I'll be suggesting you, I want each of you to take the action, attend the inner circle calls on the Thursday to ensure that you are in alignment in the learning journey and you're not stuck. I don't want any of you to get stuck. So I'll be there on the inner circle call to ensure that whatever the blockers that you might have, I'll be able to remove it and be respectful for others in the community. Because as you know, every learner is at a different level. You might be at a, maybe you already have a like a certification in AWS, but we'll also have a learners who are new to our community or new to the generative AI. So please be respectful for the others in the community and follow the code of honor of our manifold AI learning community. So these are the key focus that I would recommend each of you to have to get the boost of this learning journey. Because as I mentioned, I want everyone to get the AI Finisher Award. And I want to give this award for everyone from Manifold AI Learning. And I want you to get featured on the Manifold AI Learning community. So, guys, are you committed with me on this learning journey? If you're committed with me, so please confirm as in the chat window as I am committed. Okay, that's amazing. Lakshmi, Vishal, Sandhya, Vijay, excellent. Ramya, okay, Abhijit, Jody, excellent, guys. Sam Samira, perfect. Thank you so much, team. Okay. And Saurabh says my working timing says 2 to 11. I may not be able to join Thursday 9 p.m. call. And yeah, yeah, that's a very good question, Saurabh. And thank you so much for asking. The question is, what happens if you don't attend the inner circle call? Because some of you will be working in shift. So that's completely fine since it's a weekday. So it's completely fine. You would be able to, like, you will be getting the recording, the inner circle call recording. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. Thank you so much, Saurabh. And Bharat says, I'm new to AWS, committed. Thank you, Bharat. Okay. Thank you, Kavya. Thank you, Ramesh. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. And I appreciate your commitment. All right. Now, now that we have covered some of the basics and what are the key expectations from you as a learner, now let's have a quick review on the syllabus. So we have already reviewed it in the last session since I see some of the new learners have joined with me today. So I'll talk about what are the key things that we will be focusing on in each and every domain that we have got. Okay, so like if you're someone who who's still getting started and want to know more about the same, so this will be a good idea for you, like good way to understand more about the certification. So this is the examination guide, and we will be creating or we'll be learning by referring the same examination guide throughout our learning journey. So all the curriculum that we have designed is based on the examination guide. The only thing is we'll be going in a sequential and a structured manner so that you can cover most of the topics in a shortest period of time. My intention is like learn which is specifically required for the AWS. So learn what is required for clearing the certificate and have the confidence to appear for the AWS certificate examination and get certified. That's the main goal that we have got. And more importantly, give you the AI Finisher Award. So with that, with that thing in place, okay. So what are the things that you need to understand? Okay, what are the things that you need to know when if you want to prepare yourself for this AWS certification examination? So here they have divided the overall certification into 5 domains: fundamentals of AI/ML, fundamentals of generative AI, applications of foundation models, guidelines for responsible AI, and the domain 5 is about security compliance and governance for AI solution. So these are the 5 key domains which the AWS will be testing your knowledge in your examination. It's important that you provide the importance for each and every domain. So because each and every domain is very important, and we do not know as which question would appear, or which question will have which weightage in the examination. That will not be known to us. So it would be a safer way to prepare for the examination is prepare for excellence. That means preparing for all the domains for your examination. The first, I'll say, two domains, it's about the fundamental aspects. The first domain, it's about fundamentals of AI and ML, which talks about the machine learning, deep learning, AI, difference between them, and then the various types of algorithms that we have got, supervised, unsupervised, and like supervised, unsupervised, reinforcement learning, what kind of use cases that we would have. So those are the aspects that you will be looking at in the domain one. And the second domain, it's about fundamentals of generative AI. What is large language model? What is pre-training? What is a foundation model? What are the parameters that you would have in the foundation model? That is temperature, top P. What is its what is its impact on the output? The problems of large language model. So those are the key things that you would be focusing on the generative AI. And there are some content which are, I'll say, overlapping with domain three, which is about applications of foundation model. So like the examples can be multimodal generative AI. So multimodal large language models, what is the intuition behind it? What kind of applications that we can run? And what are the AWS services that we have got, which will help us to apply the foundation models, which would include Jumpstart, Amazon Q, we have Bedrock. So those are the concepts that are expected in this domain three. And domain four and domain five, it's about guidelines for responsible AI. So bias, fairness, evaluation metrics of generative AI. So evaluation metrics depending on the task that we are dealing with for the large language model. So those are the core topics that you will be looking at in the domain four. And in the domain five, it's about security, compliance, governance for AI solutions. So how do you ensure that your solution that you have on the AWS is secure, it is compliant with the industry standards, and and what are the ways in which that you can track the usage of this generative AI application so that you can have a clear track record of its usage. So these are the high level things that you will be preparing in this domain 5. As you can clearly see, each and every domain that you would see is unique. So it's important that you provide the equal weightage around it. And I'll be sharing you as we progress in the learning journey, I'll be sharing you some of the documentation page as well as a homework, which I'll be asking you to prepare for our weekly inner circle call. So I'll be sharing you some challenges as well along the way to ensure that you stay motivated in the learning journey and you are on track for your certification. Okay, so that would be your learning journey would look like in this certification journey with me. Now, I'll just give you some basic idea about the certification as well. Okay, so here, if I take you to the official certification page from AWS, so if you take a look at it, the examination duration is 120 minutes. And if you set it as a non-English speaker, you'll be getting some additional minutes as well in your AWS certification portal. And in the examination, you can expect 85 questions. Okay, so you'll be getting the 85 questions in the examination, and the cost for the examination is 75 US dollar. Okay, so the 75 US dollar is the cost from AWS. So you can, you'll just like you would schedule any AWS certification examination, you can go ahead and schedule it by logging into the certification portal and taking care of the necessary prerequisites. Okay, you can choose the Pearson VUE testing center or Pearson VUE online proctored examination. Okay, so this is the overall this is the overall basics about this beta examination that we have got. And here, okay, there's a question right here that says, as Tajamul Siddiqui says, that is there any discount or coupon code? So right now, I think I have not come across any coupon code or discount, Tajamul, as of now. But if you're someone who have already cleared the AWS certificate, okay, maybe you'll have a coupon code in the backend. You can check out at your time. But if you're not AWS certified, so I don't think so you'll have a coupon code on this. So currently AWS has not released yet. Okay. So that's the idea, team. And yeah, that's the overall idea. And whatever the guide that I've shared you earlier, this is actually the examination guide that has been shared. And what AWS has shared is they have also shared the skill builder pathway. So this will help you to get a clear idea as what is it that you could expect in your learning journey. Okay, so there's also something that says as get hands-on with individual subscription. You can actually explore it. I personally haven't tried it, but it says that you'll get some more than 1,000+ lab experiences, enhanced examination preparation, solution building. So those are the things that you would get when you get this individual subscription. I personally haven't tried it. Okay, then, okay, so if you take a look at it here, they have released two different courses. Okay, one is standard examination preparation, which is the self-paced digital training, which is a free one. You can actually see the overall syllabus by looking into the learning plan structure. By looking into this learning plan structure, if you're someone who is already at the intermediate to advanced level, if you don't need my help, then what you can do is you can just refer to this standard examination preparation guide that is shared. Just go through this learning plan structure, and overall from here you can go ahead and understand about how you need to prepare for the overall syllabus or the overall certification. Okay, so that's what you can do if in case you are already at the expert level or at the intermediate level. And there's also an enhanced prep plan, so you can also explore the same for additional details. Okay, there's also a learning plan structure that is present right here. So my recommendation is go through it at a very high level about what is it that they would cover in that course, and ensure that you have prepared yourself. So this is for the learners who are at the expert level. But in our learning journey, as I mentioned, you don't have to do that work. So I'll be doing all the backward work that the background work that is required, and you'll be if you just follow the learnings that I'll be providing you in your learning journey. So you'll be able to have more chance, like you'll be able to clear this examination. So that's the overall idea of this examination preparation team. Okay. And the next question that I see here is this a beta? Yes, currently it is in beta right now. So I think the beta is still okay. I think it is still the next year we'll have it as a beta. That's what I've seen somewhere. Okay. All right, so I don't remember, but it's still in beta. So once you clear the certificate, you'll be getting two different badges. One is early adopter, and the other one is the AWS Certified AI Practitioner. You'll be getting two different badges from Credly. Okay, team. So any other questions, team, on the AWS certification, front, syllabus, or preparation? So please let me know. And Vijay says, is the AWS machine learning exam is also at the beta phase? Yes, that's correct. AWS machine learning associate level is also in the beta phase right now. So the key differences in the AWS machine learning, you'll be having more questions related to the SageMaker, but in our generative AI, you can expect more questions related to the generative AI, that is Jumpstart, Bedrock. So those are the services that will be focused on in this AWS Certified AI Practitioner. Like to give you an idea, guys, you'll be getting an email, something like this. Okay. Like you'll be getting an email from AWS that says as passing your AWS certification. Yeah. I think so one I cleared on 29th August and the other one I cleared on 28th, like back to back. So this is like you'll get the emails like this team. Okay, once you clear your certificate. All right. So like you'll be getting two different badges. One is for the early adopter and the other one is the badge itself. Okay. Any other questions, team? All right. So let me do one thing. Uh, I'll be sharing a post and I want each of you to comment that you are committed to get this AI Finisher Award, because that will ensure that the more you announce in your network, the more like committed that I've seen the learners would be. So let me just post it on my network, and I want each of you to respond to my post that say by saying as I am committed. Just 1 second, team. Okay. Uh, just taking the photograph. Just 1 second. Okay, I've just made a post, guys, and let me just share you the link for everyone. And I want each of you to go ahead and comment on my post as I am committed. Okay, so this will ensure that you are committed with me on this learning journey on this AWS AI certification. Okay, I've just shared you a link. So you can also, if you're not in connect with me, so please ensure that you can send the request on LinkedIn. So ensure that you mention the message as I am committed. So the post says that uh, who are all committed to get the AI Finisher Award from Manifold AI Learning. And I want each of you to send in to comment on my post that says as I am committed. And I'll be reading each and every comment that I would get on this post, guys. Okay, I want each of you to succeed. Now, I'll take a pause here. First, let me just answer any of the queries that you might have on this examination preparation. Okay, I see a question from uh, Ramya course fee. Okay, I will come to that, Ramya, very shortly. But before that, anyone has any other questions, team? So if you have got any other questions, please feel free to let me know. I'm just sharing my post link in the channels as well. Okay, all right. So I would expect each of you to comment on my post that say by saying as I am committed, guys. Okay, please go ahead and do that. I'll give you a few minutes. And in the meantime, if you have got any questions on this certification learning journey, please feel free to let me know. Yes, Sanchit, I'll be answering that. Okay, I see a confirmation from Jody. Thank you, Jody, for confirming and for staying committed. Okay, I'm yet to see the others. Okay, all right. Now let's come back. And so, folks, I'll give you one more minute. I see uh, like some exercises are 2 minutes. Okay, sure. I'll give you one more minute. Okay. Yeah, you can send me the connect request if you're unable to comment on my post. All right, guys. Now let's come back. And I think okay. And folks who are already registered with Manifold AI Learning, yes, you can feel free to drop, but you're welcome to stay on call as well. Okay. So let me talk about I think one question that was there is what is the price of the course, or like for the learners who are yet to get started. So what should be the next step to ensure that you are eligible for this AI Finisher Award, and how you can get the most of this Manifold AI Learning community? Okay, so yeah. So here at Manifold AI Learning, this is at a general high level, guys. We've got three types of membership. One is silver membership, which is called as the Generative AI Mastery, which is Generative AI Mastery 2024, which most of you have. And we have our diamond membership, which is specifically to the group learning. And I think currently there's like this a limited learner batch that we would have. And we also have a quantum membership. This is for the leadership people who are at the leadership level. So this is for them that we have a quantum membership. Okay, if I want to describe about quantum, this is all about the personal mentorship, like which is about training the people at the higher level in the management, like director, CEO. So those are the people that I'll be working with in this quantum membership, where we'll be having a like training on the people management, AI project management, product building, and this will have a 1 year validity. So this is the quantum membership that we have got, and it's not open for everyone. So it's a limited member. There's a criteria that we have got, and under this diamond membership, you'll have the exclusive community. You'll be having a weekly mastermind, advanced courses, and you'll have a lifetime membership. You'll have a multiple group sessions. Like we'll have a discussion and the advanced courses under this diamond membership, and you'll also get the silver membership for free. Now, let's talk about the important one, that which is what we have for today. That's the silver membership that we have at Manifold AI Learning. So under the silver membership, so what you would get is the access to the Manifold AI Learning community, which is valued at 30,000 per year. And you'll also get an access to the weekly inner circle calls coaching that we would have. So it's not just dedicated to this course. So like it's not just dedicated to this AWS certification that you're joining with us. So we'll also be having the weekly inner circle calls. In like we'll be conducting the hackathons. Like from the next month, we are going to conduct the hackathons to ensure that every learner is able to succeed and get him or her equipped for this generative AI journey. So it will be self-paced courses. Along with that, there will be an activity-driven hackathons. So you'll like, and for those hackathons, we'll also be having the weekly inner circle calls, just like we'll be having for certification. So that is also a lifetime membership. Until you have a silver membership, you'll also be having an access to our inner circle calls, which is actually valued at 30,000 per year. And as I mentioned, you'll have a AI hackathon as well, which is included in the silver membership. And this is at the price, this is actually having a value of 30,000 rupees. And for each and every hackathon and the events that we would consider. Like in this case, as I mentioned, we are in this AI certification course. We have an award, and for each and every event that will be happening in the Manifold AI Learning community, we'll have the certification and awards related to it. And the silver membership also comes with the live AWS AI certification bootcamp, the call that we are at, which is actually valued at 15,000 rupees, and more than 15 plus self-paced courses, which is having a worth of 80,000 rupees in the generative AI domain. And whatever the new courses that we would create, that that we'll be publishing on the various marketplaces. So I'm sure you might have seen me teaching in the Udemy as well. So we've got multiple courses at Udemy. So whatever the courses that we have in this generative AI domain, as well as the new course launches that we would be having under this generative AI domain, which is valued at 80,000 rupees, you'll be getting it as part of the silver membership. The total value of this silver membership would come to 1,85,000 rupees. Now, there is a special price that is 8,999 per S GST, which is 149 USD. But the important thing before you register or before you take up any action, guys, the important thing for you to know is enroll only if you're committed to spend your time, to spend your focus, to spend the space, like TMFS, which are like time, money, focus, and space. That's what my mentor says. So if you're committed in having a learning journey, so if you're committed to spend this TMFS, then only join my community. Else, please don't join. The reason is, unless and until you spend the dedicated time and do the work that I would specify in your learning journey as a mentor, if you honor my word as a mentor, and if you are able to take the action on that, then only join my community. Okay. Now, with that said, if you're someone who is committed to place the effort and do what is required, which is recommended by me, then I would invite you on this Manifold AI Learning Silver membership. Now, the today's deal, if you check in the website, it is 7,999 plus GST. And if you check out right now, this is the current price that you would see on our website, which is our today's special price since we have launched our recent class, that is, which 7,999 plus GST. This would come to 9,439 INR for the people in India. And for the people outside India, so you'll be seeing as 119 USD. Now,